Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Razorbacks will kick this deep to begin the game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
With the return, it's Brown. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Jackson. He's escaping the pocket now. So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they rule him out of...
Is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Slangs a quick throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Who makes the grab? That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points, that's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. This should be the last play of the quarter. And now the handoff. It's a strong play by the defense as time expires in the first period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Jackson. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
And here's the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Hogs. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That time.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Incompletion sets up a second down. The shotgun running play call. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
47 yard line. Brings up third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Short pass, finds the tight end. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
He's going for a big play downfield. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Jackson. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. 1st and 10 play coming up. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The ball is free in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Breaks free. The ball is loose. He quickly lands on it, prevents the defense from creating a takeaway. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Not able to connect. Incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. To throw, it's Jackson. And he's going to launch it deep again. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Notre Dame, 17.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Number 13, set to kick this one off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And we've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They go with a direct snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over 1st and 10.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball carrier running through tackles. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Touchdown, Arkansas.
Extra point try coming now.
In the end zone. The kicker is on for the extra point.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over 1st and 10.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Tipped and then dropped. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Lets it go quickly, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost him.
Grab down the middle. It's Woods. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He eludes the rush. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Movement here from the tight end. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Brings up second and goal.
Second down, looking to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Got a lane, can he get in? Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And with that, they retake the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Turner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the right side. Running with purpose. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Jackson. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He stays alive. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, it's just something freeing when you